Guys, you are currently watching a clip from our podcast, The Fellas. The full podcast is available exclusively on Spotify with video for free. So go ahead and follow us on Spotify. It actually helps us out more than you could imagine.
We were talking about your career. Fancy that. So you're glad you went down the TikTok route. Will you ever give it another go? Do you think you'd
Would
do it?
I ever if I was presented now?
Yeah. Like, would you, like, say you said, right, okay, over the next 8 months, I'm going to like train and see if I can get a trial anywhere. Is that something that you could see on the cards?
I mean, like internally, it's definitely something that I would like. I mean, I was going to say if it were up to me, which it is completely, but like there are just other things that are kind of on the agenda right now and like that are still on like the bucket list of things that I like kind of internally I have to achieve before like I move on to something else. Like I feel there are just so many other things that I want to try while I have this opportunity of like having a following. Like, you know, for example, like I want to be in a movie. Like I want to do stuff that I could have never have done when I was growing up. And so, there's still a few more verticals that I'm like trying to like dip my toe in just to see. And then, I mean, if I go into a movie set and I love it, great. Then I'll continue to do that. But if I hate it, it's like bittersweet because it's like, damn, I didn't like it. But
you gotta promise me. You gotta promise me you're not gonna end up in one of those fucking terrible YouTuber movies. You saw these things?
I was scared for a sec because I mean I'm actually attached to a movie and it's not even a secret anymore. Like I'm fully allowed to talk about it. But I'm attached to a movie where I'm playing a quarterback.
No way.
Yeah, so it's like one of those. It's like the cliche rom-com.
Do just want to give you guys the heads up that our amazing orange and black 165th floor tees are out now. You guys can go ahead and get them. There's a few left. Most have already gone. So make sure you head on over to the site, check them out, and enjoy, guys.
Is that like a lead role? Like what is the role there?
A lead, yeah. Oh, wow. Fully a lead. So
is this a Netflix job or?
It's we're gonna make it and then sell it, but hopefully
that's exciting.
Netflix. Yeah, so like I'm hoping they show interest.
Have you started shooting this at all? Or?
No, I start filming. It's been pushed back quite a few times. Showbiz, and it's like it's pretty annoying because I just want to get started and like I'm like eager to do it, and I know the script like the back of my hand now, and which is like good, and like I guess more time will just get me more prepared. But I think we're looking at start of shooting. January, this coming January, and we're starting to shoot like it'll be like a 5-week shoot up in Vancouver.
Damn.
So
is it gonna be what did you say it was a rom-com?
Rom-com.
Of course it is.
Typical.
Of course you've been casted for a fucking rom-com. Like that just doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm excited.
And not only that, but a quarterback, bro. It's what I'm saying. Once you watch enough American movies, you know how the story goes.
I bet they're gonna make me the fastest too. I guarantee.
You can't be. Not as the quarterback. You're not allowed to be the fastest. You can't have both. That's cheating. So you got to give the pace to someone else.
Nah, they're gonna give it to him 100%. I ain't gonna let my girlfriend watch this. It's not gonna happen. She's gonna be like, you want to watch that new Noah Beck movie? No.
Fuck no.
You ain't watching that.
We don't even have Netflix anymore, sweetheart. That shit's done. I don't know why, but I can already see like the plot of the movie. Some chick.
No, I'm talking. There's a twist. There's gonna be a twist.
Well, there's gonna be a twist,
and it turns out he's not the fastest.
Oh,
right at the end.
Turns out he gets benched, and he just she cheats on him, and that's it. It's done.
I actually want a movie to end like that.
Like
I'm hoping in your movie she cheats on you, and that's it.
That's it.
And
because that's life.
Yeah. That's reality check for everyone.
Not everything's a happy ending.
Yeah, legit. No, there are some movies like that, or. Actually, no, that's a bit dark. Actually, I was gonna.
I want to fucking hear it.
I'll pitch it.
Yeah. Okay. So like the end, it's all going well. Like you're about to get married, and then you just die in a car crash.
Wow.
And that's it.
In the Nissan as well.
Yeah, in the Nissan.
In the Nissan. You die in a car crash in the Nissan.
In your Nissan, and it was all because you refused to upgrade your car.
Yeah.
And it goes into a big safety rating movie.
That's just slanders on Nissan. Like, don't drive Nissan.
So. Yeah, that would be pitch that to them. Okay, let me know if they and obviously like if they do take it, I'll get my lawyers to get in touch and we'll work out a deal. But that sounds like
this might be can we be extras? We've been trying to swindle ourselves as extras.
We need to be extras
so many times.
Like, that'd be actually pretty cool.
What extra would you be in a movie like that?
I don't know. Like I'll be like the fucking water boy or some shit. Like, I'll run over, give you your water.
Yeah.
I'll be like your biggest fan.
There is always like the really ugly virgin guy, and I feel like
Are you saying me?
Well, I would feel like maybe
taking
both
it?
of us.
Who's taking it?
I would quite like that role.
I feel like
because you've got
you've
to be a
got
bully
this,
in this
bro,
movie,
yeah.
right? There's no way that you're not a bully.
yeah, you're definitely a jock. Sure.
I think I might like. Okay, so my guy his name's Drayton. He has like trauma from his father, like kind of being hard on him. Like,
classic.
Classic.
Yeah. Pushing him to go.
But
We got to make the NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But a girl changes me, and I have like a soft heart, and like she discovers that. But yeah, I'm a bit like. There's no like exact scenes of me being a dick to like anyone at the school.
Fuck.
Oh,
I felt like that could have been my
I'm
role.
sure we could add it in.
Yeah, because the whole thing is, especially if you're one of these quarterbacks with a soft heart, they always have like a hard exterior,
Of course.
right? And so like you take it out, like because your dad was addicted, you take it out
On you two.
on us two,
Yeah.
right?
Love it.
And then from there,
Then you kill us. There's potential for this to
yeah,
there's
I like
potential
that.
for this to turn into a murder movie.
A thriller. I love it.
Fucking swear to God, there's something going
Well,
on.
there's a
rom-com.
spin-off. There's a
Yeah.
spin-off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then it
could be
becomes
the
a
one.
franchise, and we like, who do I kill
Hey,
next?
we're all making money
I'm
now.
actually really
Love it.
excited to see this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll give you like a 5-star on IMDb.
It might not
and
be
shit.
exciting as the one we just came up with, but
That's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right.
yeah, it'll be
they
good.
know who to call if they want a good plot, right?
100%.
Exactly. So then, one thing that I wanted to talk about, right,
Yes.
is because obviously you've experienced a lot of different cultures. You spent a lot of time over in the US.
Mm-hmm.
You've been around a lot of people that I would refer to as insufferable, right? But
Just slandering his mates.
No, I'm not talking about his
man.
mates, but I'm talking about people in LA. Like for me, LA is for me hell on earth.
Yeah, he hates
Right?
it.
I don't like it, but it's because of the people there, right? And I feel like you have probably been in circles where the people I'm talking about exist, right? What do you think about US people compared to, let's say, any of these like European, UK people, like in terms of like what they're like and how they act? Do you know what I mean? Do you notice a big difference between the two? Or do you think it's all pretty similar?
I don't know. Like, I think to me, I feel like LA gets a bad rep in a sense of like, obviously you have like that stereotype of like, it's just a shit place, fake people. But I feel like just about anywhere you go, you're going to like come across those groups. I feel like in LA, it's just a bit more like,
In your face.
yeah, it's a bit more zoomed in, and it's like, you're going to see more of it. There's going to be a lot more of it. But at the end of the day, I feel like it is what you make of it. Like if you find your circle, if you find like the people that you trust, then you can really just avoid the bullshit. Like, and I've been fortunate enough to kind of find a group that like keeps me grounded and doesn't let me around that. Not that I want to be around any of that anyway. But like, yeah, I try to stay out of a lot of the stuff that goes on over there. I just try to keep my head down, do my thing, and just have fun with everything.
Who is it that you hang around with at the moment? Because I feel like that's definitely changed over the years as well. But I think it's also because you've just like, I don't want to sound bad, but like you've grown up. So it's like naturally you're going to surround yourself with different people.
Yeah. I think there are, obviously when I first came into LA, like the Sway Boys took me in like open arms, and I had a blast. It was a great time, to be fair. Like, good group of guys. It's just, we just career-wise went different ways. And because of that, like I've met new people and new different like career. Obviously, like it's really cool because having like traveled the world in a sense because of work, like you get to meet, like I'm sure we'll exchange numbers after this and keep in touch. Like it's just like I love meeting new people and like keeping in touch in that way. But yeah, I think I have, like, it's cool to think that I have friends in like all different kinds of
loads of different
countries.
places,
But no, in LA, like I have like a few people that I hang out with. Like I got Vinny, Frankie.
Big up Vinny.
Big up Vinny.
Come on. Arsenal fan though, so let's not get too excited.
Don't get too excited. I have Curtis. Like I have a few like friends that are just like always there, and then I have friends that I grew up with in Arizona that came to LA not for me, but just happened to be in LA with me, like that we literally grew up playing with. Yeah. And he now goes, like one of my friends, his name's Tyler. He now goes to UCLA, and it like works out perfectly because I live 15 minutes from UCLA. So it's like
perfect.
It's nice because you kind of have that sense of like, I know why he's friends with me, as opposed to like meeting people now and like wondering why, like why do you want to be like.
That's kind of like
Wondering
that's
people's
kind of like
intentions.
Chip for
You know what
me.
I'm trying
Like
to say?
Chip obviously only became friends with me because of my My FIFA career mode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was fucking.
He saw something in me. He was like, I
met.
need to be
We
with this
need that.
guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna take me to the
That
moon.
and that's why we met in a strip club.
Yeah,
Love it.
We did
Yeah.
actually.
We did actually German strip club.
You know, what? I don't really
in
want to go
Germany.
too
In
far-
Germany.
Yeah,
Small world.
Yeah.
It was small.
What
world.
you was in a strip club? At the
No,
same
you were
time?
there as
no.
well.
Not at all. But like, why were you guys?
Oh no,
just
because
both there?
we were gaming YouTubers at
We
the
were
time.
doing research
Gotcha.
on
Interesting.
different strip
There was a lot
clubs.
of FIFA
Yeah.
content being filmed.
A
in there,
crossover.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was big. It was big. But anyways, back to you. Yeah, no, I think that
So am I.
all right, you get a little emotional about that.
Unless you
Yeah.
guys want to get it out for me, like.
Yeah. And then so you obviously so do you go you obviously spend a lot of time in the US. Fans. Do you have a lot of like you're if you say
lot of fans.
no, did you have a lot of fans in the UK? I mean, because sometimes when you go abroad, it's either like really intense because you don't live here, so people don't
Right,
expect
they get
you to
more
be
excited,
here.
that
They get
kind
more
of thing.
excited. Do you have like quite a big fan base in the UK, or is it like
I
a
feel-
totally new market? Like, what is it?
I feel like if I were to say yes, like I feel like that's a bit arrogant. But
Fuck
like,
no.
No, you
man.
could say that.
I feel like everywhere I go, it's been pretty surreal because Vinny here, big up Vinny again.
Yeah.
Vinny getting all love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he like goes all these places with me and he travels with me. He's more of a homie than anything, but he's like also really good with the camera. So it's like nice. It's a win-win.
So that's how you get the Instagram pictures, huh?
Yeah, he's the guy behind the camera, but he's also just like resourceful as hell, and he's just a good guy. And so it's like we've kind of been around the world together, and like we're both so surprised that it's just like crazy. Everywhere we've gone in the world, there's been some kind of like, from Croatia to Florence to even here, like
Where's been the wildest? Where have you gone and you've gone?
Croatia was
I can't
kinda
believe
nuts.
this.
But Paris is usually the one that's like nuts, where it's like waiting outside the hotel, like that kind of thing. And I'm like, someone else has to be here. Like it's not. And then like they'll start chanting your name, and it's like, what? Like
That is.
it's surreal because it's like, I understand, if like an artist was there, you listen to their music all the time, like you watch like their interviews, and like you have like this kind of connection with them. Whereas I'm just hard on myself in a sense. I'm like, why do these people like care about me? Like what do I do to provide to them? But to be fair, like I put out a lot of content, and so maybe it feels like
Yeah. Well, people feel like they know you.
exactly,
Yeah.
and I want them to feel that way. Like I think it's great, but I just never in a million years thought it would lead to having like a fan base.
Wherever
that-
you went, really.
Yeah, and it's nuts, and it's like
You must have had some weird ass because like guys as fans can be a bit weird, but girls as fans, fuck that.
Yeah, is it predominant? I imagine it's mainly
I'm glad
females.
I'm clapped, because it means that that is to a minimum, right? And that means that we don't get like crazy. Like you must have some weird like stalker fans.
there's been it's just like more than I find it so flattering more than anything that someone would like take time out of their day to like stalk me. So it's
dedication.
like usually
No,
it's
fuck that,
usually
bro.
it's like weird. Usually it's weird. It's like, oh, I have a stalker, but it's like, oh, like
No,
like
see, you do not want to be promoting this. People are going to start following everywhere you go, and they're going, I thought you loved this, no? Isn't this what you want?
The way you're teeing that up as well, you've been through
Yeah,
some
you're
shit,
setting
man.
yourself up there, man.
no, I'm
some
not
shit.
like I may have worded that in the wrong way, but I do think it's something that is just like it hits me in such a weird way. Like it's genuinely like something that I never thought I would have, and it's just like pretty surreal. But yeah, my demographic for the most part is like, to be fair, Soccer Aid and like starting to incorporate more sports content has really like upped my male following.
Yeah.
I
I can see you enjoying that as well.
love it.
Do you ever have guys
Winning
on
over
side?
the British
Bro, that's how tough.
football fan base was like.
Yeah.
That's like what from a kid, that's like what I dreamt of is like playing in a playing in the Prem and then like winning over like the British fans.